In 1624 AD, the Ahmadnagar Sultanate was attacked by the allied forces of the then superpower of India, the Mughals, and the Bijapur Sultanate. A brave, young, 24-year Maratha warrior, Shaji Raje Bhosle, father of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, who, along with Malik Ambar, the Abyssinian slave, became the regent of Ahmadnagar Sultanate, defeated the allied forces by the use of guerrilla warfare. The triumph in the Battle of Bataudi marked the rise of Shaji Raje Bhosle. Since the beginning of 7th century, there have been attacks of Muslim rulers on Hindustan. The Arabs tried to conquer Thane in 636 AD but failed. They were repelled. Subsequently, their following attacks on Bharuch in Gujarat and Sindh failed. All of these were naval expeditions. Then the Umayyads came to conquer Sindh. In the 8th century, after initial setbacks, they conquered Sindh during 732 to 738 AD. But they were not able to breach into the interior of the subcontinent. They remained confined to Sindh. Mahmud of Ghazni, of the Ghaznavid dynasty, in the 11th century, raided north and western India for a staggering 17 times, in course destroying Indian temples at ease and looted India. The raiders were unable to form a kingdom in India until the arrival of Muhammad Ghuri of the Ghurid dynasty, who reached Mount Abu in 1178. He was defeated and sent back by the Chalukyas of Gujarat. He raided again from northern side and took Peshawar, Sialkot and Lahore. In 1191, he attacked the Rajput king Prithviraj Chauhan but was defeated in the Battle of Taran. He came back the following year to deal a final blow to the Rajput kingdom, defeating and killing Chauhan. After this great victory, he conquered Delhi, but he allowed the Hindu kings of Ajmer and Delhi to rule. But in 1206, Qutbuddin Aibak, a military commander of Ghuri, came to power, and with him began the Muslim rule in India. He established the Mamluk or slave dynasty in India, which ruled till 1290. Until Jalaluddin Firoz Khalji, who was an important person in Mamluk dynasty, led a coup and murdered the 17-year-old Mamluk successor, Muizuddin Kaikabad, the last ruler of Mamluk dynasty. His dynasty lasted for 30 years. Then the Tughlaqs were the next one to rule India. They came into power when Ghazi Malik, the governor of Punjab, led a coup against Khusro Khan and defeated him in the Battle of Delhi and became Sultan under the title of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. The empire reached its peak during 1330-1335 when it ruled most of the subcontinent. Timur invaded India in 1398 and looted and plundered everything in its path. Conquered Delhi, the then Tughlaq Emperor Mahmud Shah was forced to flee but returned in 1401 and had lost much of its empire as many states had become independent. Upon his death in 1413, his military commander, Daulat Khan Lodi, ascended the throne but was defeated by Khizr Khan, who took the possession of Delhi, and thus began the Sayyid dynasty, which lasted till 1451. And the next dynasty was the Lodi dynasty, established by Bahlol Lodi, which came to an end with the arrival of Babur in 1526, leading to the first battle of Panipat. Thus began the Mughal rule in India.